What's changed from the first two starts, maybe to the last two starts for you?
Probably just mentality. First two starts, I was kind of had the same mentality as a closer. I'm trying to strike everybody out. But then I just sat down with my coaching staff and they talked to me about how if I want to keep starting, and they took me out of the rotation because of it. They told me if I want to keep starting, we got to figure something out, start throwing more strikes, competing a little more, not going for strikeouts and just trying to get some contact going. They got a great defense. So that's what I did.
Did you feel like you needed that weekend out of the bullpen to maybe get you right?
Yeah, it definitely hit me. But I'm here where I am right now because of it. So it definitely helped.
Hutch.
Yeah, Zeb, what was working for you tonight specifically?
Fastball, definitely fastball. My off speed was pretty inconsistent today. There were some times where I made some really good off speed pitches with my changeup and slider, but overall, I just really executed with the fastball today.
And how much did it help, getting that early lead? Casey hit the home run, and then they tacked on some more for you.
Oh, it was huge. It's definitely a big energy booster. My main goal when I'm pitching is trying to keep the energy in my dugout, whether it's coming out of a long inning or maybe they get a little energy. I just try to do my best to get the energy back in my dugouts and let our hitters work when they get back to give a chance.
Randy.
Zeb, I was a pitcher back in the day, and I knew every strikeout, I knew every walk, but I also knew how many hits I gave up. Were you aware at one point as you got deeper in the game that you were pitching a no-no?
Yeah, I mean, I would look at the scoreboard at times just to see or check how many runs we were up. I wasn't paying a huge amount of attention when we were hitting. I could just feel the energy in the dugout if someone had a huge hit or if we scored. I was just trying to stay focused on my goal of executing pitches. But I guess, yeah, it crossed my mind, but I wasn't thinking about throwing a no-hitter or anything. I was just thinking about executing pitches, and my defense will work behind me and we'll get a lead, and just need to keep doing what I'm doing.
Were the guys giving you the business in the dugout?
No, nobody was talking to me or anything. They're just letting me be myself.
That's pretty typical.
Matt, anything else?
Yeah, you've been having a lot of 1 and 2 pitch outs the last couple of weeks. Have you changed anything that's contributing to that?
No, I think it's just executing more first 1 and 2 pitch strikes. I mean, I'm not going out trying to blow people's doors off anymore. I'm just trying to execute pitches. I know wind was blowing in today. I've got the best defense in the country behind me, and I know they're going to do what I need them to do. So I'm just going to let people make contact. It's not going to be a lot of hard contact just because of the way my fastball is working right now. So I just went out and tried to execute first and second pitches, and aggressive hitters will hit it.
Seth.
Yeah, Zebulon, can't remember if it was the 7th or the 8th inning, but you came off and the guys in the dugout were just going crazy. What was going through your mind at that moment?
Well, in the 6th inning, Coach Hobbs actually told me, he asked me, do I have one more inning? Do I have one more? I was like, yes. And so after that inning, I just let it all out. It was a lot of energy built up. I loved it. My dugout was right there with me the whole game, and just to have that amount of energy, it really surged me forward. And then Coach Hobbs was like, never mind what I said. You got one more. And it's like, okay, yeah. So I had to kind of recuperate a little bit. But, yeah, I love that energy.
Anything else?
I've got one more.
Finish it off.
Zebulon, I guess last week you'd said you'd never gone 8 innings before. Now that you've done 8 a couple of times, are you hoping you might be able to get a chance to go a full 9 eventually?
Yeah, that's always the goal for me. Last week I was in my mind saying I'm going to get this last 0. This week I was in my mind thinking I'm getting this last 0. As soon as Coach Hobbs comes over and shakes my hand and tells me I'm done, prior to that I'm thinking I'm going the full 9.